that's when everything changed and my business took off. Since then, I mean, the phone and email just keep on blowing up every single day.
People are calling me because of this. It costs money, but it will bring you a lot of money.
If you don't happen to know what you're doing down to the little details, you can happen to just be wasting your money with no return on your investment.
If you're looking to grow your business, if you're not happy with where you are right now, you want the shop, you want a bigger or nicer van, a lot of that is gonna come from simply getting more customers and making more money. And the way you do that is by focusing on your marketing. Even to today, 85% of our customers come through our website. Once I ranked my website on the first page of Google back in 2015, 2016, that's when everything changed and my business took off. And since then, I mean, the phone and email just keep on blowing up every single day. This is not. Yeah, look, he booked the two customers this morning when he went over there. Yeah. So the way that I did it was by using SEO, search engine optimization. This is the free method of marketing. If you change some things around on your website, if you optimize for specific keywords and cities, over time, you can go up from page 17 to page 14 to page 1. And the higher you can get up on that first page, the better results you'll get.
One of the biggest investment that I did on this business is wrapping my personal vehicle. It cost me around $1,500, which is pretty much all my profit from my first month. Even I'm driving on the highway, people are calling me because of this. It costs money, but it will bring you a lot of money.
This wrap on my van was $2,000, and I like it because it's pretty much a moving billboard. Everywhere I go, everybody can see it, and it's pretty much with all of my information, whether they want to look at my Facebook, my Instagram, or just my phone number to get in contact with me for a detailing service.
Revive Auto Detail don't have business cards. We use flyering. On the flyers, it will give you the list of all the jobs that you're gonna do on their vehicles, and also the pricing, all the contact information, which is your phone number, your email, your website. This saves you time talking to the customer, explaining what services and all that stuff.
Some marketing mistakes would probably have to be when I ran paid online ads in the very beginning. It may seem simple to run an online campaign ad. It's really not. So if you don't happen to know what you're doing down to the little details, you can happen to just be wasting your money with no return on your investment. Right now, I am actually fixing to work with a digital marketing company to rank me #1 on Google organically, which will have a cost around $400 on a monthly basis.
We do spend around $800 a month in Google Ads, specifically to generate vinyl wrap leads. A typical full wrap job should range between like $2,000 to $4,000. So if you're able to book 1 or 2 jobs a month, that easily pays for the ads.
On ads, Revive Auto Detail only spend $1 a day. I only run an ad in Facebook where you only target a certain area. For me, it brings around 2 to 3 customers a month, which is, you only spend $30 on ads and it brings you a few hundreds in the business.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure you like that button. All right, last time. Some marketing efforts that has worked for me for social media would consist of posting a lot of before and after pictures of your work, or even funny skits on social media, and really just being consistent with your uploads. I've had customers tell me they were sold versus competitors by simply seeing my videos on Instagram showcasing my work.
My name is Jan, and I am Gian's brother. We have released how-to videos on how to make the rigs for yourself if you don't want to order from us. We also teach you on how to detail properly. For us to get traction on social media without having to do much advertising, we use a lot of hashtags, and we also tag a lot of companies that we use, which allows us to get a broader audience.
I started posting on YouTube back in 2015, and I didn't get any help until I think maybe around a year ago to help me with some of the content that I was creating. So this is primarily for detail group content. So that's like the educational side that I have, talking about servicing customers. R3 Detailing is the actual local service-based business that we have, that we actually service customers.
This camera's hilarious. 360.
Yeah, the 360, yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, I've been wanting to get one. They're funny looking. Now, if you want to run a detailing business, but you're solely acting as a content creator and you're more focused on just like getting Instagram clips and YouTube clips, your mentality is much different. For instance, many years ago on YouTube, I was creating that satisfying ASMR style videos, and they would get great views. I mean, millions of views. Now, one thing that I didn't like was the comments and the kind of viewership that I was getting. It wasn't attracting the right kind of audience that I wanted, so I stopped making that content. I was okay with leaving the high views and high engagement to create the content that I actually wanted to do that would attract the kind of audience that I wanted to build. So that's a perfect example of like, if you want to charge $2,000 for a correction and coding, if you want to charge $900 for an interior cleaning, you have to find customers that can afford that level of service. A lot of content you see online, although it might seem fantastic, it might seem great, it might see, crazy transformation, they're probably not charging what an actual detailing business would. There's nothing wrong with that, but you really have to be clear on what kind of detailer do you want to be.